Hi, this is Marcy Greenberg Cox with West USA Realty. Hi, this is Marcy Greenberg Cox with West USA Realty. Today we're going to talk about purchasing a home and if you are a buyer. Basically, the steps are you need to get pre-qualified. We need to see how much you can afford in a home. And then once we figure all that out, then we can actually get to all of your criteria that you're looking for in the perfect house for you. From there, we're going to obviously start looking for homes. Once we find the house for you, we're going to make an offer on the home. And we're going to present that to the listing agent. And hopefully they'll accept it. If not, they may counter back and do a lot of negotiating and things like that until we get hopefully an accepted offer. From there, once the offer gets accepted, you've got 10 days to do an inspection. Unless we change that in the offer as well. But typically it's a 10-day inspection period from the start of when the offer gets accepted. Okay, we're just going to start over. Hi, this is Marcy Greenberg Cox with West USA Realty. Today we are going to talk about purchasing a home as a buyer. Hi, this is Marcy Greenberg Cox Realty with West USA Realty. Hi, this is Marcy Greenberg Cox with West USA Realty. Today we are going to talk about buying a home and the steps that you need to do for it. The first thing is we want to get you pre-qualified. That means you've got to talk to a lender. We've got to determine how much you can afford and what you feel comfortable with. From there, as your real estate agent, we'll start looking for homes for you and sending you listings that fit the criteria that you've told us. Once we find a home, we're going to make an offer. Your real estate agent will present that offer to the listing agent, and if we need to counter back and forth, negotiate, whatever we do to hopefully get an accepted contract. From there, the day after the acceptance, your 10-day inspection period starts. Now, if you put something in the contract, you can make it a longer inspection period, but typically it's a 10-day inspection period. From there, that's going to be money out of your pocket to hire that inspector, and your agent can hire the inspector for you. But just want you to know that that is going to be money up front that you are going to need. The inspector is going to look at everything that you and I do not see. They're going to go into the attic, they're going to check out the air conditioning, they're going to check everything. And then they may ask you to send someone else out. So for example, if the roof has a problem, they may recommend a licensed roofer to come out. So during that 10 days, you can have as many people over there to check out that house for you. And so you can make the best determination and see if this is the house that you still want to continue purchasing. So during that 10-day inspection period, we've done everything. From there, we're going to write up a list and present that to the seller and say, these are the things that we're asking for you to fix. Now, the seller has a couple things. They can say, nope, I'm not going to fix anything. 2, they may say, sure, I'm going to fix everything. 3, they may say, I'll fix some of it, but I'm not going to fix everything. So whatever their response is, once we get that back, then we've got 5 days to respond to them. And we can't negotiate price, but we're going to say, well, we're either going to accept what the seller says or I can cancel the contract. It's really just that simple. From there, let's say everything passes and we've agreed to do whatever during the inspection period. We also have to get the appraisal order. Again, that may be money out of pocket. It really determines how your lender wants that. They may take a credit card from you up front and, pay for that. So we want to get the appraisal done if you're getting a loan. If it's cash, it makes it so much simpler. But if you are getting a loan, we want to make sure that that home appraises for what you offered. If it does not, so for example, let's say we're made an offer on a $150,000 house. And that home comes in and you made the offer for $145,000. Let's say the appraisal comes in at $140,000. Well, you're paying a little much. So now we want to go back to the seller and say, hey, here's where the appraisal come in. Are you going to come down to that $140,000? The seller may say, sure, let's get this thing done, let's come down. Or they may say, no, Well, you as the buyer are certainly not going to want to come in with that extra money unless you really, really love that house and you want it. So therefore you can cancel the property. So that's another way. So let's say that's all said and done. The inspection's gone through, the appraisal's gone through. Now it's up to your lender to get all of his things done and get all of your paperwork over to the title company. And then the title company is going to put everything together. We're going to go in and sign papers, and we're going to close this thing and get you a new home. So that's just the gist of it. If you've got any more questions, I can certainly help you out. Again, Marcy Greenberg Cox with West USA Realty, 480-695-9683.